Hey everyone, welcome back to the Ellie Way. Today I am going to be showing you how I touch up my makeup. I did my makeup probably about 4 hours ago. I get very oily and I am constantly running around doing stuff. Whether it's doing graphic design, doing meetings, doing content creation. I'll do work, they'll do homework and things like that with my quarantine buddies. It's hot, especially these summer months. Oh my god, it's so hot. I get super oily and all my makeup just starts slipping off. So right now it's not too bad, but there are some areas of my face that are looking extremely dewy. And I do have, I don't know if you can see, I am very expressive when I talk, and I have all these lines here, and my foundation and product starts to sink into those areas. So let's get into this. Let's just get it done. I do have to run really soon, so I'm just gonna get straight into it. So what I like to do is first I'll start off with the lips because I have extremely dry lips. So if my my lipstick starts coming off and I want to touch it up, I have to take off the product that's already on there. I have my Burt's Bees Beeswax lip balm. This actually helps so much. It's super hydrating, and honestly, like if I have an event that I'm at, like let's say I'm at a wedding or a big event, what I will do is I'll actually bring a lip exfoliator with me because my lips do get so dry and they start flaking, and it's really ugly. And it's actually one of my biggest securities is how dry my lips get. So I will end up getting a a sugar exfoliator. I'll exfoliate them, I'll put on a lip mask right over it, and then I'll put on my lipstick. Okay, so the first thing that I normally do is I will go in with a beauty blender, kind of just pat in the areas that I feel like have moved quite a bit. So my forehead, I do quite a bit, especially in between my brows. The other thing that I will do if I'm super oily, which I'm not right now, but if I'm super oily, I will take a tissue or a paper towel and I will actually dab off and I will blot my skin, just because I do get super oily. I also wear glasses and I also wear the mask, so sometimes product will come off my cheeks, my nose, especially my nose, and it, a lot of the time I'll get a lot of buildup here, so I will end up taking a tissue, dabbing that off. I don't want to build product on top of broken product, if that makes sense. So in my small makeup bag, what I carry is a beauty blender. This is actually from the dollar store and I really love it. It's amazing. Chapstick, again, if I'm going to an event, my exfoliator, my lip mask, a concealer, a really quick little brush here. I have whatever lipstick I'm wearing that day, my dual powder foundation. This actually is really handy because it has the powder foundation here and then it opens up and you have the sponge. And then I also pack with me a bronzer and a small bronzer brush. What I'm going to do first is, after I blotted and kind of just reworked the product that's already on my skin on my face, I will take the 10 Years Motives the Motives 10 Years Younger setting spray, and I'll spray my face. Then I just kind of pat it in with a beauty sponge. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer where I feel like I need the extra coverage. So right now I feel like I need a little bit of extra coverage in these areas. So I'm just going to dot it. I'm going to do it on my chin because some of the makeup has come off my chin. And then I'm going to do a little dot on my forehead in the center. I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm just gonna really gently pat it out and really pat out the edges, especially around my breakouts, because my breakouts, when I get super oily, I get really like all the makeup on my breakouts just disappear. And those are the things that I really want to cover and give a bit of color, just take away that redness. So what I'll do is I'll dab just a tiny bit and then I mostly go around it. That way the product can kind of just sit and melt. Oh, I also forgot around my nose because right here and right here, there's a little too much redness. Now I take this right here. This is the dual powder foundation in the shade Neutral Light. I take my sponge, which is really, really great for packing this on, and I just press it into those areas that I just put product on. And then anywhere else that I feel like I'm a little too oily in that moment, I will also go over with a little bit of powder if it's feeling a little bit sticky on my skin. So as you can see, I still have some highlight going on. I still have some glow to my skin. This is literally because I do get so oily and it turns into a highlight. So that's kind of the, you know, bright side, I guess. Okay, so then what I do is I take my bronzer. This is the Motives Press Bronzer in California Girl. This is just a super simple thing. I just take my small bronzer brush and I just go along my cheek and I bring it out because as you can see, some of the color from my blush has disappeared. So I'm just gonna bring that forward just a little bit so that I bring a little bit of color back into my cheeks. And then once my lips feel good, this is the lipstick I chose today, and I'll just reapply. And I'm telling you, I have really messed around with lip products and all that stuff. If I did not take off that first layer that was left over, I would literally have dry, crusty lips, and it is disgusting and actually quite embarrassing. One last set of, just to set all this. And if I feel like I've gotten a couple of droplets somewhere, then I'll just go over with the Beauty Blender. Yeah, I just tap it in, and then it also brings back some hydration into the face, some glow, and as you can see, my skin looks better and it looks a little bit more refreshed and awake. So that's it for this touch-up tutorial. I hope this was helpful. A lot of you guys have been requesting this from me, asking me, how does your makeup last throughout the day? It doesn't, let me tell you, but if I blot and I do this routine, it actually stays on pretty nicely. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye!